It's a word we hear more and more these days, but many people still don't fully understand what it means, or how deeply it can damage our relationships, our mental health, and even our spiritual walk with God. So, what is gaslighting? Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation, where a person tries to make you question your own reality, memory, and even your sanity. It's not just a simple disagreement or misunderstanding. It's an intentional strategy that makes you feel confused, guilty, and unstable, so that the manipulator can gain power and avoid accountability. Over time, it erodes your confidence, your trust in yourself, and your ability to stand firmly in the truth. One of the most common tools gaslighters use is a tactic called DARVO, which stands for Deny, Attack, Reverse Victim, and Offender. It's a playbook designed to keep you disoriented and on the defensive. Here's how it works. First, they deny. When you respectfully bring up a hurt or wrong, their immediate response is, "That never happened. You're imagining things. You're too sensitive." This denial isn't just a disagreement, it's an attack on your perception of reality. The first crack appears in your foundation, and you begin to wonder, did I really remember that right? Next, they attack. Instead of owning their behavior, they flip the spotlight onto you. They call out your tone, your timing, or even mistakes from your past. You're always so dramatic, you just love to fight. Suddenly, the conversation shifts away from their actions, and now you're defending yourself. This puts you on shaky ground and keeps them safe from accountability. Finally, they reverse victim and offender. This is the masterstroke of gaslighting. They claim you are the one causing harm, and they are the real victim. I can't believe you're attacking me like this. After all I do for you, this is how I'm treated. The result? You find yourself apologizing for being hurt in the first place. That's the cycle of DARVO, and it's devastating. Why? Because it trains you to doubt your own thoughts and emotions. It rewrites your memory of events. It twists your God-given ability to discern truth. And, perhaps worst of all, it can keep you trapped in toxic relationships where manipulation rules instead of honesty, love, and accountability. The Bible speaks directly against this kind of deception. Proverbs 12:22 tells us, "The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in people who are trustworthy." Gaslighting is built entirely on lies, and lies are detestable to God. Ephesians 4:25 adds, "Therefore each of you must put off falsehood and speak truthfully to your neighbor." God's standard is clear. Truth is the foundation of healthy relationships because truth reflects his very nature. Jesus himself said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." John 14:6. That's why gaslighting is so destructive. Not only does it harm individuals, it tears down the very trust that relationships are built upon. Marriage, friendship, family, and even church communities all depend on honesty and accountability. When someone chooses to manipulate instead of telling the truth, they are tearing apart the bonds that God designed to bring people together. So, how do you break free? The key is to refuse to play the game. Don't debate the denial. You know what you saw, heard, or felt. Don't defend yourself against the attack. You don't owe a manipulator your energy. Don't apologize to the false victim. You don't have to carry guilt that doesn't belong to you. Instead, cling to God's truth. John 8:32 tells us, "And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." The truth of God's word is your anchor. It reminds you that your memory is not broken, your emotions are valid, and your voice matters. If you've ever walked away from a conversation feeling smaller, weaker, and more confused than when you started, chances are you've experienced gaslighting. You are not crazy, you're not imagining things, you're not alone. You don't have to stay stuck in that cycle. This video will open your eyes to the reality of gaslighting, show you how DARVO operates, and most importantly, point you to the freedom found in God's truth. If this message encouraged you, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more real-life faith lessons and Christian storytelling. Will you stand guard with me? 1 Corinthians 16:13 says, "Be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong.